Hi, everybody. I'm Louis First, Chief of Pediatrics at our University of Vermont Children's Hospital. And I get, despite all the introductions you may have had to this point, I get to be the first to welcome you to the 2017 Rallython here at the University of Vermont. Now, who's at Rallython attending for the first time? I mean, I see those hands. Where have you been? We've been here for decades, centuries. Well, certainly a couple of years, making a difference for the kids and families at our University of Vermont Children's Hospital. Now, I apologize I can't be with you. I'm at the National Conference for Pediatric Department Chair and Hospital Chiefs, but I really wish I could be with you tonight because what you're doing at Rallython and what we do at the University of Vermont Children's Hospital, we share so much in common. In fact, I can think of 5 things right off the bat. First of all, we are united in making a difference for children and families. We value children and families as a priority. We maximize our efforts to always make a difference. We create programs like tonight's Rallython. Tonight's what you're going to do is just so spectacular, and we help bring people together in ways that help kids and families. So let's think about those 5 things we're doing together. Rallython and our Children's Hospital. Unite, value, maximize, create, and help. If you take the first letter of those 5 verbs, UVMCH, you get University of Vermont Children's Hospital. Coincidence? I don't think so. Now, I was thinking what I could say to you tonight that would really get everybody energized. And when I get stuck, many of you know I'd like to go to the kids at our hospital, and we have a very busy children's hospital this week. And I basically turned to the kids and I said, what should I say tonight to get everybody energized for Rallython? And the kids on our floor said, tell them some dancing riddles. Dancing riddles. I mean, who's got a dancing riddle? And one little girl raised her hand and said, what do you call a sheep who dances? Anybody got it? A ballerina. Here's another one. One little boy said, hey, Dr. First, what do cows like to dance to? He said, I don't know. And the little boy said, any kind of music that they want to listen to. I mean, I could be here all night. Where does spaghetti like to go to dance? That's right, the meatball. Well, I could be here all evening, but I want you guys to basically get busy and get dancing. And I have to just remind you that every dollar you raise here tonight allows us to keep the care local, keep the care the best, put smiles on kids' faces, and literally save lives. I get to see every day how the funds raised from Rallython are being used. And if you have any doubt, just come visit us at our University of Vermont Children's Hospital, where every child that we see is touched by what you're doing. So I always like to say, if words will not convince you how important what you're doing tonight really is, then maybe a song would be. So for those of you who've never heard me sing, well, you're very fortunate. But for those of you who have, we've locked the doors of Rallython. You have a chance to leave now, but the song I'm going to try to sing is That's Entertainment, where I've rewritten the lyrics, and it goes like this. All of you who have gathered tonight want to make every child's future bright, which is why you are dancing tonight at UVM's Rallython. At UVM Children's Hospital, it's about giving care. The funds you raise will do more than your share to make sure for every child we can always be there. Thanks go to Rallython. When you dance and you donate, you're doing a lot. Like a cold, we know what that is, and we know what it's not. Not like vaccines. When you dance, you give your best shot. All of you are here tonight to stick together like a clot. So to UVM, I say thanks from my heart. As you dance, you give a child a fresh start. With your help, you play such a key part. I toast all of you for all that you do. You're one terrific crew. Thanks for supporting Rallython. So, thanks. Thanks for being first with the University of Vermont, first with our University of Vermont Children's Hospital, first with Rallython, and first with kids. Have a great Rallython. Hi again, everybody. By standing on your feet for the next 12 hours, did you realize that you're going to be doing the exact same thing that a nurse does when she comes to work at our children's hospital for one of his or her 12-hour shifts? Well, now that you know why you're here, are you ready to salute our kids and families who need and use our University of Vermont Children's Hospital? Well, to do that, you're going to need to stand on your feet, do it just like we do for 12 hours. So when I count down, everybody stand up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand up.